Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Knowledge Sharing. Before we continue, like us to like and follow our Facebook page, comment and share our video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting topics. Today we are looking at number 12A of September 2023 core mathematics examination. And it says, the following statements are true of a certain community. S. Most businessmen are rich. T. No salary worker is rich. I. Draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the information. II. State whether the following statements are valid or not valid. Then alpha, Ali is a businessman and is therefore rich. Beta, Ahmed is not rich because he is a salary worker. This statement given here, we are going to illustrate it in a Venn diagram, as they said, and also check whether all these statements are valid or not valid. What we are going to do is to identify our universal set, our subset, and try to see whether we have a complement so that we'll be able to identify in the given Venn diagram. We have here as U, which is our universal set, is the people in the community. Then we have another one, S. Our S here is the businessman. Our S is the businessman. So we have the next one, T. Our T is given as, let's say, salary workers. So the next one is, let's say, R equals to the rich people, because whether the people are rich, let's say R is the rich people. Rich people. Then we try to see the complement, which is the T, salary worker, and the rich people. That is T intersection R. T intersection R, which is salary worker and the rich people. Let's see, we have it as, and the statement says, most businessmen are rich and no salary worker is rich. T intersection R, which is the salary worker and the rich people. They don't have anything in common, because it says T, which is no salary worker is rich, and we have rich people here. Salary worker, that they don't have anything in common. No salary worker is rich, and also most businessmen are rich. So the complement here will be an empty set. So now we are going to represent all these in a Venn diagram. So let's have this. We have this, our universal set. So the first one, let's take S for businessmen. So we have this S for businessmen. S says most businessmen are rich, and also the second one, which is the rich people, we take the next one, R, which is the rich people. The statement says most businessmen are rich. So this is S, which is the businessmen, and most of them might be rich, so they can have intersection here. We have the next one as the T, which is the salary worker. It says no salary worker is rich. So salary worker is not rich and they are not businessmen, so it's going to be somewhere here. Salary worker is T. So they don't have any connection with the businessmen, and they also don't have any connection with the rich people, because it says no salary worker is rich. The T intersection R is an empty set. We have here, has nothing to do here, and also have nothing to do here. Let us look at the next statement. The next statement says, Ali is a businessman and is therefore rich. Ali is a businessman. So where will Ali fall into here? S. Ali is a businessman, therefore rich. So Ali can be here, and Ali can also be here. So let us see how we can illustrate that. Whether Ali. So from alpha, it says Ali is a businessman and is therefore rich. So we have S here, the rich people. Ali can be here and is therefore rich, and it can also be here. This statement has a preceding statement and a concluding statement, which is the preceding statement says he's a businessman. It can be here, and it's rich, and it can also be here. It can be here. So the question now says state whether the function statements are valid or invalid. For alpha, Ali is a businessman, is rich. On this Venn diagram, it can be here, it can be here, or it can be here. So this statement, or the alpha, the statement is invalid, because Ali can be here, it can be here, and it can also be here. It does not have a fixed place that you can find Ali within this Venn diagram or within these two subsets. So the second one, beta, Ahmed is not rich because he is a salary worker. Salary worker is T, and it is not rich. Ahmed can be here. You know, here, the businessman, he can be here, but it is not rich. And it can also be here, it is not rich. It is only when someone is here or here that is rich. This statement that Ahmed is not rich, he is a salary worker. It can also be here. A salary worker, it can also be here. So it was not specific. The beta also is invalid, not valid, or not valid. So this not valid. So these are the answer to the illustration given. So we move to 12B And we have this table here, the height, the frequency, 60 to 64, 65 to 69, 70 to 74, 75 to 79, 80 to 84. So we have the frequency as 7, 6, 5, 8, and 4. And the statement says, the table shows the distribution of height of seedling in the nursery. Calculate correct to one decimal place the mean, variance of the distribution. Before we start, we have to know what is the formula for the mean and the variance, so that we know the table that we are going to form, so that we'll be able to see how we calculate for the mean. So solution, we have mean equals to sigma fx all over sigma f. This is mean. This is the formula for mean. So what we are going to do, we have the frequency here and we have the height. What we are going to do is to find the class mark, which is the x. We input it, so the summation of the x and the summation of the frequency will give us the mean. So the next one is the variance. Variance equals to s squared. It's equals to sigma fx squared all over sigma fx minus mean squared. So these are all what we are going to find for us to find the value of the mean and the variance. Let's draw the table. So we have this table drawn. We have the height, the x, the frequency, the fx, and the fx squared. So we are going to fix in this. How to get the x? We add 60 plus 64. It's going to give us 124 divided by 2 will give us 62. So this plus this divided by 2 is going to give us 67, and this plus this divided by 2 is going to give us 72. Here will give us 77, and here is going to give us 82. When we have this, the next one is how to bring in the frequency. The frequency is, we just slot in, we have 7 and 4. So the next one is fx. We have 62 times 7 is going to give us 432. We have 67 times 6 is going to give us 402. So we have the next one, 72 times 5 is going to give us 360. So we have 77 times 8 is going to give us 616. So we have 82 times 4 is going to give us 328. So when we add this, we need to have the summation of this one. The summation of f is going to give us 30. So now the summation of fx, when we add all this one, is going to give us 2140. So the next one is fx squared. So we cannot bring in fx squared. So what we need to do is to multiply x and fx. It's going to give us fx squared. So 62 times this is going to give us, so we have this, when we multiply that out, it's going to give us all this, and the summation of fx squared give us 154,090. So this is what we get, and summation of fx is 2140, while summation of f frequency is 30. So we are going to substitute this into our mean. Mean equals to the summation of fx all over summation of f, which is 2140 all over 30. Zero cancel here, and we have it as 71.333. The question was saying calculate to one place of decimal. Our mean here will be 71.3 cm. This is what we've got for our mean, 71.3 cm. So the next one, variance, which is equal to s squared equals to summation of sigma frequency x squared all over this. So we are going to take the whole of this, which is 154,090 all over summation of f, not fx, sorry, summation of f. So is the frequency summation of f, which is 30. So we have 30 here. So this is summation of f. So when we divide this, this is going to give us summation of f minus mean squared. The mean squared is what we've got here. We are going to minus 71.333 all squared. So when we subtract that, we are going to get this all over this. This will cancel this, and we are now left with, this is the same thing as 5136.33 minus 50. This squared is 58.4397. So when we subtract this, we are going to get 47.8936. So the question now says correct to one place of decimal. This is the same thing as 47.9 cm. So this is the variance, and this is our mean. So that is the solution to the mean and the variance for the question that was given. If you like what we are doing here, follow us on our Facebook page and also subscribe on our YouTube channel. Thank you.